All the ATGMs there for the VLR 850. It's a little bit overkill. Just a tad. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 6 of my Closing the Trap campaign in WARNO, playing on the PACT side. Got it right this time. Today we are going to be engaging the rest of the troops at Kartovi, which is just this Panzer Battalion 224. We'll try and wipe them out. Then we're going to spread these forces a little bit, and we'll continue attacks down at Rakatani and Kolosov down here. So let's just get on with this attack here against the Panzer Battalion 224. I'm not sure if I actually want to bring in any tanks for this, because we do have the AM2Bs, which could be pretty handy for just knocking these out at a distance. I guess it depends like how many ATGMs I have, because that would be the most efficient way to do this. I think we'll probably just attack it with these two. That's actually going to be a major victory. Okay. What are we looking at strength-wise there? There could be a chance that I can total victory this with an auto-resolve. Yeah, okay, let's just do that. That would be simpler.
Tally two.
Perfect. Alright, that's going to destroy them. Wonderful. And Kartovi is saved for now. Alright, let's go ahead and spread these out a little bit. So, not going to be too much, something like this. I kind of want them in a position where the tanks can defend all of them. There is a way to do this. I think it's like this. Yeah. And then basically it's kind of like a cross. And then we just have these kind of in between. Perfect. Alright, that'll do. This one might get hit pretty hard up here, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, that's going to be an interesting defense for sure, but today we're going to be focusing more towards the Rakatani, because we've got some airborne troops to wipe out. There's potential for auto-resolves here, but since there's loads of action points, we need to fight at least one battle first. So it's going to be a matter of me just checking what we're up against, and then bringing in the correct stuff to deal with it. So I think we'll just go with the airborne troops here. And I'm likely going to just attack into this unit so that we can destroy it nice and easy. And then we'll follow up with attacks onto the other two. It's likely here that they're going to reinforce with pretty much all they have. We can bring in strike aircraft for this one. Let's do it. We'll do... Actually, I'm going to have to be a little bit cautious, because I'll need strike aircraft for this battle. So let's make sure we bring the right ones. We can either bring the MiG-23s, the Su-22s. The Su-22s are going to be really useful. So let's go and bring up the Su-25s for this one. Alright. Going to be a fun map. Let's jump on in. There are going to be lots of like paras, and hopefully we can kind of catch them out of the tree lines. It's a very washed out look on the map here, and the fog certainly making things much whiter than usual. Okay, so the plan here, probably just gonna get together my like grenade launchers, recoilless rifles, so on, just create little blobs that can run around and kill them, and then we can back them up with the tanks, and then we'll get the bombs in, of course. So let's go and bring up a bunch of these, and those can all head to there. We'll do the same on this road, but that one can go there. Nice thing about these, they don't cost anything. I'll send one more grenade launcher here, and then we're going to send the rest here. Okay, cool. That's that side sorted. Bring in these for the other side, so we'll do a couple of grenade launchers. I'm going to want to make sure that I get a leader into these positions early on as well, so we'll make sure to bring up some leader there for that building, and we'll probably bring up a leader on this side just for that building, and we'll do a couple. Is it Cuddy? I'll do a couple for the town. Couple this side. We'll bring a tank with us for this area for sure. I think we're going to get a lot of damage done with our rocket artillery this game. On this right hand side, I'm thinking just like modus rocky spam. Get these into there. Get a couple tanks to go with them. Anything else? I guess I can probably get some use out of the rockets early on as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We're going to probably just bring these up to here and unload, and then we'll attack further forwards afterwards. Okay, let's go. Gonna get a cheeky aerosol going. We got the grenade launchers coming in to defend this side. And looking good. I might also want to make sure I bring in a couple of HGMs. So we'll bring in the recoilers here for now because it will be able to help with the infantry early on. Let's just start moving up some supply vehicles.
Potřebujete svést? Pozor, máme tu kontakt. Druhá četa připravená, paní. Na této jsme připraveni někoho odvést.
Okay, let's see what we can get here. Oh, looks like that might get shut down nice and quick. There was way more AA there than I expected. That's very awkward. Okay, well, that wasn't really good for our morale, but we didn't lose the unit, so that's okay. Because the Visit Cuddy is still alive.
Potřebujete svést?
I'm gonna make sure this T-55 moves up. I'm gonna start putting together some aircraft, although considering how much AA we saw, I'm not too confident in their use. Our Paramarine with the Eric's gotta go, but so is the 20 mil, so we'll take that out first. There's a 122mm rocket, so nothing to scoff at. This is the perfect place to put those 2 ATGMs. Sure we get out of that. That could have been very bad. All the ATGMs there for the VLR 850. It's a little bit overkill. Just a tad. Nice kill by the recoilless. Oh, D55 lost over here, probably to the Milans. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. Bring up the recoilless, not the recoilless, the rockets. And that is a lot of stuff. Any units getting low, we need to just like pull them out of here. Awesome, the BMPs are getting killed. I want a rocket strike here. I want a rocket strike up here. We're holding pretty well though. And the grenade launchers are chewing. The rocket strike should clean up the ones that were getting a bit low. Nice. I'm not really sure what to do about this 20mm. I imagine we can kill it with the machine guns and stuff if we move up. Gonna get the artillery to work.
jsme tam.
That should do quite a decent amount of damage there. Let's fire at this tree line, because they seem to be bumping into each other there. We can get them all nice and clumped up, and then kill them off all in one go. That's kind of the plan. So supplies are slowly fixing up, my boys. Good damage. Really good damage. Okay, we're doing well. See if I can move up my rockets here. Get them on target. So another 20 mil. I didn't have enough to finish it off. That's awkward. Good kills. We'll start dropping some artillery around the edge of that lake again. Here comes the rocket artillery. We'll try and reload those a little bit. Okay, just gonna get T-55s in now. Hoping there's a lot less rockets in the middle now. A lot less Mistrals, more specifically. Missiles and not rockets. Not bad. Anyway, 122 is coming in. Make sure we focus those 20 mils down. And then we gotta try and kill as many of these units as we can. These Milans would be great. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, because the unit we're attacking is probably going to like die anyway. But it'd be good if we could kill the secondary one as well. Nice, good strikes. Very good. Okay, I would cap this, but I don't want to like finish it prematurely. Better off just trying to like farm the rest of the troops as they come. A little bit concerned about supply. Like some of these units are very low. I think that is going to be good though. We can use up the rest of the rocket helicopters now.
Přiveste nás tam. Kurva, dostal jsem ho. Došla munice. Doufám, že tam není protiletadlová obrana. Ano, jsou tu. Lov na imperialistu. Řidiči, hoď na zpátečku. Ano, pane. Naštartujte mod plný plyn. Kurva, spatřil se nepřítele. Všichni ven, hned. Doktor!
Well, that was sort of pretty nasty. But now we have some eyes, we can hit them better. Some rockets. I will put these on counter battery. There's a lot of stuff in there actually. Decent kills. Good. Right, those two can fall back. We killed the majority of the recon in there.
Rozumím, měníme pozici, přepínám. 20 stupňů nahoru, pál! Nažer se olova, parkante. Potřebujete další oči, soudruhu? Pohybujte se, ale sledujte boky. Angere, k zemi!
Just fixing up those a little bit. Let's just unload these.
Dobrá práce, kluci. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů. Ano, pane.
Maybe try and use them a bit more cautiously, but I think we're just gonna ride up here and start blasting these with rockets again.
Máte rozkazy, pane? Máme ji! Tady rovněte. Máme visuální kontexty. Ani nevíte, jak úspěšný moja děvčica, pane. Pozor na Němců! Na váš rozkaz. Dostal jsem ty čuráky. Pohybujte sa, ale sledujte boky. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů.
Just making sure them get spread out properly. And that way we can get as many kills as possible. All in one go, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna get a UAZ in here now, just in case it takes a little bit longer to get the kills than I expect. I don't want to be sat in this battle forever. Ooh. Interesting. Good target for the rockets. Actually, that's a better target for the rockets. The reason this is a better target for the rockets is because they're not in a building, so they're going to take a lot more damage than those that were. Alright, we'll keep pressing there. Got the BMP fire support coming up behind. Some cheeky units moving around this side. Let's just fill that gap. Got one of the grenade launchers dead. A big old turkey shoot now. I can't remember which one it was. Good kills, all good kills. Nice, another one taken out. Right, they are just wiped now, this is great.
Tady žebák, čekám na akci. Budeme potřebovat krycí palbu. Ano, soudruh, jdeme na to. Tady hlavně máme visuální kontakt. Ty čuráci umířit. Žebák, vašim službám. Máme ho, hajzl.
Take out that leader, take out those machine gun. Alright, brilliant. And now we're just on top of the artillery.
Počujem, ako okolo mňa svištia guľky. Buďte opatrní. Nepriatelia sú blízko. Držte túto pozícii. Komfort? Dobrý. Áno, som tu. Pohybujte sa, ale sledujte boky. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů. Dobrá práce, kluci. Áno, pane. Rozumím. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů.
The helicopters can just clean up the rest, I think. I don't think any of these have rockets left though. Just these three.
Připraven, připraven. Motor běží. Čekáme na váš rozkaz. Mám ho! Jastrap 2 počúva. Dodělá policie!
There's a Pamela there.
Připraven, připraven.
But I respect that, I think, with the helicopters. I'll take some infantry kills. Why not?
Jastrap 2 počúva. Máme ich! Kurva, spatřil se nepřítele. Aké jsou vaše rozkazy? Morfín, potřebuji morfín!
Well, these Monoshotsy are having a bad time.
Kurva, spatřil se nepřítele. Střílejte a manévrujte. Vašim službám.
It's just drove all the way around, I think, that whole hilarious. Okay. Something else died. But that's 179 kills to 24 losses. Huge, huge fight. Very nice indeed. That killed a lot of stuff. Yep, both of those wiped out completely. Beautiful. Right, now we follow up with one more attack. Although I think I may be able to auto-resolve this. Let me figure this out. Because if I go like so, it'd be a minor victory. But if I bring up my tanks here, that would be a major victory. And then we bring an aircraft and it would be a total victory. Although I'm a bit worried that the aircraft coming in and me auto-resolving will cause them to die. So it may be a case of just playing it out again, which is a bit of a pain, but got to be done, I guess. I'll just get some territorials, and we'll use those alongside these two. Actually, that'll be a total victory on the ground. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we can do that. I forgot that they were auxiliary, right? Okay, so that'll do. We'll take that auto resolve. And that should destroy them. We lost 11 units. Wow. But that's Rakatani in our hands. Beautiful. They are destroyed. Huge. Okay, so we've recovered that. We will just move a unit to wipe out this artillery. And then what we're going to do is start moving these upwards to help against the French. Just using the road here to get them moving. Okay, and then, well, I guess we already beat the French, but the French attack coming from the top here. Now we've got to deal with this lot. So this is probably going to be another set of auto resolves, right? Maybe, actually, maybe not. It may be better to just play one battle and then see how we get on, kind of like the last one. Let me move up my territorials so we have them to call on. It says it's going to be a draw. With artillery support and air support, it would be a total victory. So they won't join this battle. That's a pain. Because I don't really want to waste an aircraft here. I guess I could use this air unit. I'm not sure. Maybe I can attack the artillery first. We auto-resolve that. And then we can do the rest. So we can... Yeah, we can just auto-resolve this now as well. Each a victory. Or can we? It says it's giving me victory. I already used the artillery there, didn't I? So it's the same either way. There's not really many Milans left. I reckon we can just run them down. Let's get the tanks in again with that unit, and I wish I could use the territorials as well, but I guess if we do it like this, we can bring the territorials, and I can just have the territorials run forwards as like a meat shield. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. They didn't actually. Oh, they didn't reinforce with the other unit. Anyway. It's a shame we don't get any military police here. We actually have the... Oh, we have the TAI. Oh, okay, we could use those alongside them. That would be pretty good. We could just make this like a quick victory, but I don't know if it would do enough damage to wipe them out. Bring up a few VMPs. I won't push the one in the middle forwards just yet, but we'll probably get one in the right and the left. We'll want recon.
Czekam na rozkaz. Tasmanski czat hotelu 6. Poslouchám.
And then we'll want machine guns and stuff. It's a lot easier for me to just like start the match, I think, and then bring these in if I'm not going to actually get there first. But it'll take a little bit of time to do this. Just make sure we have some in that tree line with the Monostrazi.
Potřebujete svést? Přivezte nás tam. Posloucháme.
The town, territorials. We'll put these in between. I actually have OT-62As, so they have some machine gun on them. Nothing crazy though.
Jsme připraveni někoho odvést. Přivezte nás tam.
I'm so tempted to just launch. I think I will. Just a lot easier to put things down. Because we're just going to create basically a wall of units that we can push forwards into their infantry. Like infantry units ourselves. Get all of the different territorials in. Could even go so far as to bring in mortars. That could be interesting. Just bring in like a few mortars, put them on fire at will. Oh, you're getting a bit far up.
Šup ven, pánové. Mám ho! Motor jede, čekáme na váš rozkaz. Nažer se olova, Parkante. Čekáme na váš rozkaz.
Okay, UAZs can leave, E3Ss can leave.
Potřebujete svést? Všichni ven, hned. Pozor, máme tu kontakt. Máte rozkazy, kapitán.
I want to start attacking forwards with all of those. These can just unload. Start attacking over to the left side.
Připraven na této pozici budeme nasazovat. Připravte se na útok. Moje noha! Kurva, moje noha! Potřebujete svést?
That's button to press. I think it's okay.
Připraven k přepravě. Máme rozkazy, chlapi. Je mi potěšením, šup ven, pánové. Angere, k zemi!
We're gonna have so many units all over the place.
Za chvilku tam budu. Následujte mě, soudruzi! Kontinent vypadený na útok. Šup ven, pánové.
I always feel like I'm playing, like role playing as the AI when I do this, because it's ridiculous. It's like literal select all, right, or like attack move.
Ano, pane. Jděte a rozptylte se. Dostal jsem ho! Bez chlastu bych tohle neodřídil. Kurva, dostal jsem to! Tož poslouchám, pane. Posloucháme. Přestaňte střílet, ten už to nevydržíme!
Oh, my BMP got killed.
Máte rozkazy, pane? Motor jede, čekáme na váš rozkaz. Ano, pane. Jedu tam. Šup ven, pánové. Máme rozkazy, chlapi. Já už to tu nevydržím! Druhá četa připravená, paně. Volal si tu někdo odvoz? Připravte se na boj, pánové. Já už to tu
There's so much infantry. We're just piling forwards. The security force is coming in now. Militia pushing through the front. But yeah, what you like to see. Very cool. Big old militia push. Got the tanks coming up now as well. They can just push through.
Všichni ven, hned. Sráč 1, tady sráč 2. Požadujeme palebnou podporu. Rozumím. Potřebujete další pomoc?
Oh, I don't want to lose my průzkumnici.
Potřebujete další oči, soudruhu? Pozor na nepřítele. Sráč 1, tady sráč 2. Požadujeme palebnou podporu. Připraven. Rozstřelám na stračky. Slyším jasně a zřetelně.
Bringing some tanks to that right side. The AML-60s are still a nightmare to deal with.
Paně, ano, paně.
And there is a lot of them.
Mám ho, hajzl. Sráč 2 připraven. Kurva, dostal jsem to. Potřebujete svést? Pojďte zpátečku hned. Přestaňte střílet, ten už je mrtvej. Dobrá práce, kluci. Nažer se olova, parka. Rodina, mám vyzali kotezi prechom. Jsme vyzbrojeni. Vybavení až po ušiska, pane. Jedeme plnou rychlostí. Rozdělta je připraven do útoku.
A group of T-55s arriving to help the advance of the infantry. Mortar rounds coming in to help us out, although some of them are a little bit close to cover there. I think that's from the enemy. Mortar rounds from both sides.
Máme ji! Máte rozkazy, kapitán. Tady hroměte. Máme vizuální kontakt se přímo. Jednotka je připravená.
Gotta respect the Milans. Gotta respect the Milans.
Máme ji! Připravený, pane. Chcete, aby jsme byli, až je najdeme? Rozmrdáme je na hady.
Yeah, I lost 2 T-55s there. That wasn't good.
Už to nevydržíme! Áno, pane. Pripravte sa na útok. Komfort. Dobrý. Kurva, dostal jsem to. Ano, soudruh. Sráč 1, tady sráč 2. Požadujeme palebnou podporu. Dobrá práce, střelče. Jednotka je připravená. Střílejte a manevrujte. Morfín. Pane, áno, pane. Máme ji. Pokud pár kiláků, žádný problém, pane. Motor jede, čekáme. Pojďme, dávejte si pozor na ty skurvence.
Big old concentration here. Let's get the rockets out.
Motor jede, čekáme na váš... Máme ho, hajzla. Doktor! Vy zase byste měli dělat hovno, soudruh. Máme ji! Ledmo chtěl to dostat tě! Angerek, slyším jasně a zřetelně. Čekám na rozkaz. Dobrá práce, střelče. Kotina, vybavené auto. Už to nevydržíme. Ty čuráci umí... Ano, soudruhu?
AML-60's got to go in the middle there. On the right hand side though, we are starting to just completely wipe them out.
Už to nevydržíme. Máme ji. Na první hodině posádka přes až je najdeme. Rozmrdáme je na hady.
Make sure the T-55 covers my flank.
Tank připraven. Máme ho, fajn, kontakt řidič. Nosky na plně. Cíl zaměřen, pál. Sráč 1, tady sráč 2. Teď, aby se věděl útok. Už se k ním blížíme. Tady hroměte. Máme vizuální kontakt se přímo. Připravený, pane.
Well, these infantry engagements are always crazy. Infantry versus infantry, and then in this case, right out in the open.
Sráč 1, tady sráč 2. Durot 1, máme vyzali kotezi pechou. Bože, buď s námi.
Maybe I should be bringing these guys with me, but the trouble is you only get 4 men, or 5 men, at 1 point, which is really not that good. Like, if these should be free, really, like machine guns. I think that would be a much better way for them to be used in this campaign. Almost there. One more kill. There it is. Very cool. Technically only a major victory because we lost a decent amount of stuff. A lot of those infantry dying in the open. We also lost my leader, my BVP 1K. Alas, these are ripe and ready for auto resolves. So let's go ahead and do that. We will take out these guys. Let the tanks roll them over. We will take out these guys. The MPs roll them over. And we will wipe out the artillery. Job's a good one. Alright, and with that, we'll take some time, but we'll be heading up the road towards Pilsen, and then be defending against the wave of forces coming down from the top here. But we're now getting the points per turn, so that's nice. We're on 200 points, we get 5 extra per turn, so they shouldn't really be getting any more points for the rest. But I've got to hold this now, I guess, for the remaining amount of turns. It's going to be difficult to hold back the wave of forces coming in here, but alas, we've done well to clean up the airborne forces early on in this campaign. So let's now focus on the rest of the troops up here. Alright, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.